to my YouTube channel. Today we will learn about article in English language. In English grammar, there are two types of article, indefinite article and definite article. At first, let's know about indefinite article. A and an are known as indefinite articles. Let's have rules regarding use of these articles. First rule is that article A is used before a word beginning with a consonant. Means in English alphabet, other than A, E, I, O, U, all other letters are known as consonants. So article A can be used before words starting with all these consonant letters. See the word man. Here this word starts with M, that is consonant letter. Similarly, bat. Bat starts with B, that is consonant letter. Similarly, see the word girl. Girl starts with G and G is consonant letters. So all these words start with consonants. The table starts with T, that is consonant. Chair starts with C, that is consonant. Car starts with C, that is consonant. See the next rule. Article A is used before a word beginning with a vowel with a consonant sound. Means the words which have vowel letter at first place, but the pronunciation is like a consonant. See the word university. The word starts with vowel letter, that is U, but the pronunciation of that word starts with a consonant sound, that is ya, university. Similarly, European, that starts with E, but the sound is ya, that is consonant sound. Similar cases with uniform and utensil. See the next rule. Article an is used before a word beginning with a vowel. An apple, an island, an ankle, an onion. All these words have the first place a vowel letter. Apple, first letter, that is A. In island, the first letter is I. In uncle, the first letter is U. In onion, the first letter is O. All these letters are vowel letters. So, an article is used before a word starting with a vowel letter as a first place of the word. Next rule for article an is here. Article an is used before words beginning with a mute H. Mute H means silent letter. Here in our HOUR, our H is silent, means mute. In honest, H is silent or mute. So the actual pronunciation starts with O, that is vowel. So an is to be used before these type of words. Next rule for article an is here. Article an is used before individual letters spoken with a vowel sound. Mostly abbreviated words are spoken with a vowel sound. So article an will be applied before these words. See the word MLA. Though the first letter is M, but the pronunciation of the word starts with A, that is vowel sound. Similarly, MP, A is vowel sound. X, A, that is vowel sound. So the word starting with vowel sound goes with article an. Now come to the use of article a or an. See the first use. A or an is used before a singular noun which is countable when it is mentioned for the first time and represents no particular person or thing. The word should be countable, it should be mentioned for the first time, and that word should not be used for particular person or particular thing. Then article a or an is to be used. See the sentence, I need a pen. A pen. Pen, this is countable. You can count the number of pens, and in this sentence it is mentioned for the first time. So article a is used. Similarly, he bought an ice cream. So it is mentioned for the first time. So article an is used since the word started with vowel letter. See the second use of article a or an. A or an is used before a singular countable noun which is used as an example of a class of a thing. Means singular countable noun and represents class or species or type of thing. See here a car. So here car, this is type of thing. Child, this is countable and that represents a species. Next, for use of article a or an before name of profession. See here, she is a dancer. So dancing is a profession. So she is a dancer. So here article a is used. He is an actor. Acting is profession. So actor is a profession. So an is used. Similarly, he is a doctor. She is an engineer. For all this profession, a or an is to be used. See the next use. In certain expression of quantity. When somebody wants to express or tell the quantity of the thing, then article a or an is to be used before the word. A lot of, a couple, a great deal of, a dozen. All these things represents the quantity. Use of article a or an with certain numbers. See the first example, 100, 1,000, a half full day, a half portion, a half share. Now see 1.5 kilos, a kilo and a half a kilo. We cannot say a half kilo. A half kilo is not used in English language. This is very important example. Half a kilo, not we cannot say a half kilo. In expression of price, speed, ratio, we should use a or an. Rupees 60 a kilo. Rupees 60 a kilo. Rupees 900 a meter. 60 kilometers an hour. 45 a dozen. 4 times a day. If somebody says rupees 45 a dozen, means rupees 45 per dozen. Rupees 60 a kilo means rupees 60 per kilo. Rupees 900 a meter means rupees 900 per meter. Similarly, in exclamations before singular and countable noun, we use a or an. Here an example is given, such a long queue, what a pretty girl. Queue or girl, this should be singular and that should be countable and with exclamation. This is the exclamation mark. A or an can be placed before Mr., Mrs., Miss plus surname. Means a Mr. Smith, a Mrs. Smith or a Mrs. Smith. A Mr. Smith means he is a stranger to the speaker and his name is Smith. But if somebody says or someone says Mr. Smith, Mr. Smith, he does not use a, then it means the person or the speaker knows already this person. Now come to omission. Omission means zero article. First rule is there, before plural nouns we cannot use a or an. A or an has no plural form. So the plural of a dog cannot be a dogs. This is simply dogs. Similarly, an egg cannot be an eggs. That should be simply eggs. So before plural noun or words, a or an cannot be used. We cannot use article a or an before uncountable nouns like bread. Bread is uncountable, cream, gold, paper, tea, dust, ice, sand, water, cloth, soap, coffee, glass, oil, stone, wood, baggage, damage, luggage, all these are uncountable nouns. We cannot count. So before bread, a or an is not to be used. Before names of meals, except when these are preceded by an adjective. We have breakfast at 8. We cannot say we have a breakfast at 8. This is wrong. But when it is preceded by an adjective, see here, a good. Good is adjective. So we can say he gave us a good breakfast. So here a cannot be used and here a is to be used. In first sentence there is no adjective before the word breakfast, so we cannot use article a or an. Similarly, in second sentence an adjective good is there and good is added before breakfast, so article a is used. When special meal given to celebrate something or in someone's honor, we should use article A. If that is in regular way, we cannot use. See the sentence, I was invited to dinner at their home. Means this is in simple course, or you can say regular course. So in this situation, article A or N will not be used. This is wrong. But see the sentence second. I was invited to a dinner. Dinner given to welcome the new collector. So this is in someone's honor to celebrate something. So here in this case article A is to be used, but in regular course we should not use article before meal. Before moving on next part, do a favor to subscribe this channel. Also share it to others if you find it helpful. Definite article is the, this is called definite article. The definite article, the, is same for singular and plural and for all gender. A and an is used only for singular. The can be used for singular and plural. And for all genders, the boy, this is singular, the boys, this is plural. The girl, singular, the girls, plural. The day, the days, means the is same for singular and plural and can be used for both the genders. When the object or group of objects is unique or considered to be unique, the is used. The earth, the sea, the sky, the stars, the equators. Other rules are also there for the use of article the before a noun which has become definite as a result of being mentioned a second time. See the sentence, he bought a car. The car occurred first time. So this is class, and for this car a article is to be used. Now see the second part. Here the same car which is already mentioned in the previous part of the sentence. So the article the is used in the first part, this is indefinite, and in the second part the same car has become definite because it is already known to us. Before a noun made definite by adding of a phrase or clause, means when a noun is made definite by using some phrase or some clause, then article the should be used. See the first sentence, the girl in blue. So here in blue, this is the prepositional phrase. That's why this girl has become definite. So that's why article the is to be used. Similarly, in the second sentence, that I made, this is that clause. That's why the boy has become some definite type of word. Therefore, article the is to be used. Similarly, in the third sentence, with the banner, this is prepositional phrase. With is preposition, so this is prepositional phrase. So this man has become definite by using with the banner, means with prepositional phrase is there. That's why the article is to be used. Similarly, the fourth sentence is the place where I met him. This is WH clause. That's why place has become definite word. That's why article the is to be used here. Before a noun by reason of locality can represent only one particular thing. See the first sentence, Ranjit is in the garden. Here, the garden. The is used before the garden because garden is the place that represents only one place where a man named Ranjit is to be found. Similarly, the postman. Here, the postman who comes to us, who comes to our house to deliver letters or to deliver parcel. That's why this postman has become particular person, a particular thing you can say. That's why the article is used. This rule says before superlatives and first or second etc. used as adjective or pronouns and only. Means three things are there. First is before superlatives, second is first and second is used as an adjective or pronoun, and third is only. Means before all these situations, article the is to be used. See the first sentence. This is the first or second used as an adjective. That's why the is used. The best, this is superlative degree. That's why the is used. And here is only. So before only the is to be used. The should also be used before certain proper names of seas, rivers, group of islands, chains of mountains, plural name of countries, deserts, regions, etc. Just like Atlantic, Netherlands, that is plural name of a country, the Sahara, that is desert, and Yamuna. So before all this type of word, article the is to be used. Similarly, the is used before names consisting of noun plus of plus noun. Bay of Bengal. This is noun. Bay is noun. Bengal is noun. And in between both the nouns there is of. Similarly, Gulf is noun. Mexico is noun. And in between both the nouns there is of. United States, this is noun, and America is noun, and this is of. So in this type of constructions, the article is to be used. But before names of places or before names of people, we cannot use the. See the Ambikapur, this is wrong. The Vijay Kujur, this is wrong. Simply say Ambikapur or Vijay Kujur. The should also be not used before bed, church, court, hospital, prison, school, college, university. But the condition is that when these places are visited or used for their primary purpose. Means when you visit these places as a routine work, then they should not be used. See the example, we go to bed to sleep or as an invalids. We go to hospital as patients. We go to church to pray. We go to court as litigants. We go to prison as prisoners. We go to school to study, or we go to college to study, or we go to university to study. So In these places, we are visiting for their primary purpose. That's why before bed or before hospital, before church, before court, before prison, before school, college or university, they should not be used. But if you want to go these places for a particular purpose, then they should be used. Thank you. Subscribe my channel, share